Now introducing the starters for your Miami Heat. In the middle, 6'11", number 30, Damian Jones. At forward, 6'7", number 31, P.J. Washington. At forward, 6'8", number 21, Cam Reddish. At guard, 6'6", number 25, Mikal Bridges.
And the athleticism, Chris, of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Let's get it popping. This should make for a fun game. I mean, the tempo should be quick, and the fans, we should be happy.
Let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Wilkins is out there with Allen. Then it's Chris Middleton. And there's Porzingis. And it's Deck in at the 4. Now, here's Reddish. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Well, at the arc, Washington can be so dangerous. Focuses, his shot, just drills it.
Here's Wilkins. Down low. Middleton finds Porzingis, and Jones sends it back. And here is Brown. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And he gets the bucket.
Great physical and athletic tools. Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
Pass to Middleton. Outside, Porzingis. That doesn't go either for Porzingis.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Brown with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Reddish the pass to Bridges. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Not at all afraid of contact. Brown is aggressive driving to the basket.
And for everything he provides on offense, Chris, Brown's defense is just as impactful.
Kevin, strong, tough, quick twitch athleticism. He plays with tremendous pride.
Here's Brown, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Brown drives in, and Brown throws it down hard.
Well, you gotta love the explosiveness. Brown just eating up any lane to the basket he sees.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Wilkins kicks to Middleton. Allen against Bridges. Allen surveying the D. Porzingis sets the pick for Allen. The tray. It's hauled in by the Heat. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And it's Bridges at the elbow. Going inside. Brown wide open. He fires. And the Heat another 3.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Hawks. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Middleton. 6 to shoot. Nails the 16-footer.
Nice, a mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
Brown against Wilkins. Brown the pass to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution. so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. He's jumping out to an impressive early lead.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Thompson, he's checked in for Porzingis. Ennis comes in for Jack. Curry's checked in for Grayson Allen. And it's Payton in for Wilkins. Now here's Ennis. Payton dishes to Thompson. And again, Chicago. No good. The Heat leading by 10. Here's Mann. Over in the corner, Washington. And the Heat, another three.
They are on fire, just in a great move here early on.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Ennis. He kicks to Thompson. Bulls moving the ball around. Payton, right side. The three. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Payton.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Here's Mann. Gasol, a screen on Payton. Here's Mann. To the paint. Here's Gasol. He can't get it to go. And it's Chicago the other way. Inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls.
A determined shooter who excels at the charity stripe. Middleton will gladly head to the line.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
55 seconds left to play here in the first. Mann passes to Bridges. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Bulls trail by 12. Murray finds Payton. Back to Thompson from outside the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Thompson's got 6 points.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Thompson. He was all alone on that one.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
No, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of 3-point bombs.
Now here's Middleton. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Boliner off the left rim and out.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
And so it's Miami up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. If you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Bulls. Porzingis is out there with Thompson. Then it's Wilkins. Then there's Allen. And it's Jack in at the 3, the small forward. Porzingis against Kennard. Now, here's Knight. Tight defense on him.
This is why Kennard's teammates appreciate him. He's good at sharing the wealth when they're uncovered.
Bulls trail by 12. Pass to Deck. And here's Porzingis. Screen by Porzingis. It's Wilkins with the drive. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. His three-pointers off the mark. Miami's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Burke can't get it to go.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Hollis Jefferson in the post. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And there's the pass to Allen. And the 3-ball is good. Allen's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Now here's Burke, defended by Wilkins. Kennard's shot is off. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's Wilkins with the drive. Robinson with the block. Now here's Burke. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Robinson a screen on Allen. He takes it in. And that one drops for him. And Chris, one change we're seeing now. A lot less post-up scoring. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. After 7 foot, you should be close to the basket at times if you have game. You got to win. But I love to see how players do it effectively inside and outside. I mean, think about Embiid. Think about Jokic. I mean, and on the whole, I love the way that the game has evolved. And I really miss the post-up because you have to have complete game. And I think we're rewarding skill and complete game now. So I think it's going to come back.
Goes up to the stripe. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Wilkins. Here's Deck. That's short off the rim.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
Outside Wilkins. Allen inside. Kennard covering. Allen's shot is off. The Heat leading by 14. Now Burke. In the corner, it's Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
Timeout for the Bulls. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Panthers.
And the Heat going with a whole new group on the floor. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Chris Middleton's checked in for Thompson. Ennis comes in for Jack. Curry's checked in for Grayson Allen. And it's Payton in for Wilkins. Porzingis sets the pick for Payton. He gets that one. Payton's got his first points of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it.
Brown outside. And the dunk by Brown.
Brown has the ball in his hands. He's so dangerous in the two-man game.
Bulls trail by 17. Payton passes to Middleton. Payton with the screen for Middleton. Takes it inside to the inside. It's stolen by Jones. Bridges, no one around him. And the Heat, another three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Payton passes to Middleton. Payton with the screen for Middleton. Over Reddish. And taken away by Brown. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And it's Ennis with the ball for Chicago. They're playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Brown drives in. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. 5 on the clock. There's the drive. There's the feed to Jones. That one doesn't go. Bulls trail by 18. Ennis with the ball. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And a new group in for the Heat. Knight's checked in for Jones. Wande Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Washington. Robinson's checked in for Reddish. And Trey Burke subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Off the inbound pass. Curry can't get it to go.
Now, with the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here is Burke. Driving in. And so Miami again turning it over.
Come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Here's Middleton. There's the three. A shot off that time. And so it's Miami holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them.
Miami Heat, 38.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work...
Listen, these guys have bright futures, and it feels like we say this every year, but this is a great rookie class.
Yeah, and no matter who wins the award, these guys have shown they belong. We're going to be seeing these guys for many years to come, and I'm looking forward to it.
And right now, let's talk about that monster first half for the Miami Heat.
I like...
And enough of our shenanigans. It's time to send you back court.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
We've got Brown. P.J. Washington is out there with Reddish. Then it's Jones. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
Brown feeling it out a bit. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
He can go inside, he can shoot it, he can dominate on the fast break. Tonight, Brown is doing it all.
Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Porzingis. It's good from long range. Porzingis has got 5 points now this quarter.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the three as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the three-point line.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Jones, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Chicago the foul. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Chicago making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Good on both. Bulls trail by 17. Outside Wilkins. Middleton outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
And that's why Middleton got that giant extension. He can stretch the floor.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And Brown throws it down hard.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Thompson finds Allen. Back to Thompson. Count it. Good. Thompson's got 8 points.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball movement and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Brown with it. Picked up by Thompson. And the dunk by Brown.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim-rocking Shazam.
Allen against Bridges. Outside Wilkins. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. 10 points for him.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Bridges a screen on Wilkins. Man passes to Bridges. Over in the corner, Reddish. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Allen against Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to Gasol, and he comes up with the deuce. Gasol's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, I love the decisiveness from Gasol on that play. Rolls right off the screen with purpose.
Allen against Bridges. Outside Wilkins. Out to Thompson. Shot from the wing. And it's Thompson again missing.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
And there's the drive. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And the Heat, another three.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Timeout for the Bulls. It's time for T-shirts.
So for the Bulls, James Ennis will check in for Jack. Seth Curry comes in for Allen. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Wilkins. Curry kicks to Payton. Middleton with a screen for Payton. Thompson left side. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
The risk of rejection is real. When Washington's around you, you got to be extra careful. He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Here's Man. No points in the game yet for him.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Payton passes to Curry. Middleton outside. Thompson sets the pick for Middleton. Driving the lane. Here's Ennis. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
1:07 left in the third quarter. Here's Man. Rebound by the Bulls. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Payton. Passes it to Middleton. Gasol with the rebound. The Heat leading by 18. 23 seconds left in the third. Driving inside. Here's the three. And again, Miami with the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scores. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls. Miami calls timeout. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
Timeout.
Miami calls timeout. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Dancers.
Here's Ennis. Pass to Payton. Over to the left wing. Here's Porzingis. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah,
something amazing.
And so it's the Miami Heat taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about that unselfishness? Night in and night out, you see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So for Chicago right now,
Miami ball.
we've got Allen. Also, Wilkins out there. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Jack in at the four-man position. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a quick pass.
Robinson against Allen. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
There's a screen by Robinson. In the corner, Kennard with it. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Wilkins. Basket counts. Wilkins has got his first 2 points of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Hollis Jefferson with the screen. Burke the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Out to Porzingis. Lets the 3 fly. Miami grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now here's Burke. Defense is right there. Such a wide open look. Kennard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's
Porzingis.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Harkless is checked in for Jack. Ross comes in for Curry. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Grayson Allen. And it's Ty Jerome in for Wilkins. Brown kicks to Reddish. Off target from outside. Chicago's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Harkless with the screen for Holiday. Harkless on the wing. Now the pass to Ross. Just 5 on the clock. No good from outside. The Heat have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Brown with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. And then Brown with the dunk.
And the determination of Brown is phenomenal. No one is going to stop these shots from going down.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Heat.
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Porzingis against Jones. Porzingis kicks to Ross. Porzingis sets the pick for Ross. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Yeah, the defender all over.
That free throw good from Ross. We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next changes?
You know, I would hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
It's stolen by Reddish. Porzingis against Brown. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Jones. Nails the baby hook.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And again, no good by Chicago.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
The near 7-foot wingspan of Jaylen Brown. I mean, the hops. This is a guy who can dunk on anyone.
Pass to Ross. Payton with the screen for Ross. To the inside. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter. And Brown throws it down.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Miami.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys, will push their win column up to 55.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
30 seconds left in the fourth. Brown kicks to Reddish. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Holiday finds Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Brown the pass to Washington. Bridges outside. There's Brown with the three. No good on that one. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I was wrong. Let me be. I feel like a ghost.
Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night at Grand
look at these rosters. A lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. We've got Cam Reddish. Jaylen Brown is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Damian Jones. And it's Washington in at the 4. Pass to Reddish. The 3-ball. Knocks down the long J.
Well, he's just got such a nice, easy release on the 3-ball. Reddish not looking rushed.
Fox, the pass to Williamson. Here's Suggs. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Capella. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Brown. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. To the middle. Here's Jones. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Williamson. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. 3-pointer, Fox. Washington grabs the miss.
In some ways, De'Aaron Fox is a good lesson in patience for owners. He didn't explode out the gate after being picked 5th overall back in 2017. But after a long time, he has found his footing and looks spectacular out there on the floor.
Now here's Fox. Really struggled in the loss against Golden State. Pass to Elliott. Here's Capella. It's intercepted. Brown with it. Fox picks him up. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. You know, Grant, in terms of improvement after his rookie year, you saw it across De'Aaron Fox's entire stat line.
Yeah, once he got comfortable in the league, he started going off. He increased his shooting and assist numbers and got himself nominated for Most Improved Player in 2019. A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Here's Reddish. 6 points for him. Pass to Jones. And the layup is good. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Now here's Brown. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. With the drive and the jam by Brown.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Fox. The Heat making their last shot. It's Williamson with the
out of the way.
Wow.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Brown on the take. Good work defensively by Fox. Williamson outside. Pass to Fox. And he's going for the lob. And Williamson throws it down.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Fox against Brown. Bridges outside. Washington left side. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Suggs. Uses the glass on the layup.
The awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
Miami's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Outside Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Brown. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And again, the Heat missing. The Kings have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Elliott. 1:30 1:35 left in the first quarter. Fox with a screen on Washington. Inside, here's Capella. The shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Now Brown. Washington, a screen on Fox. The drive by Brown. Reddish. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Timeout called. The Kings.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! Fans, your 916 crew!
So both teams making some changes here.
That was your 916 crew! Make some noise, fans!
1:07 left in the first quarter. Pass to Lee. Moody from outside. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Burke. Here he goes. Kick out to Brown. And the Heat, another 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Moody. Out to the right wing. Garza. Off target from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Burke. Pass to Brown. Williams grabs the board.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Man, good whistle there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Sacramento, Moses.
And so he makes both from the line.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Heat out in front, up by 4.
Fans, your 916 crew are looking.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Trey Burke, Glenn Robinson out there with Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Knight in at the 5, down low. Pass to Moody. Just 5 to shoot. Buries the jump shot.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court. Well, after going first to nobody's surprise in June 2019, Zion Williamson had to wait a little bit before he got his first NBA game, suffering that knee injury in the preseason. And that debut came in January, the 22nd of 2020.
Pass to Moody, to the paint. Garza. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Burke. Kicks it out to Kennard. And the Heat, another 3. In one of the most anticipated debuts in league history, Zion delivered.
Oh, man, it was an incredible stretch during that third quarter of the game. It was on national TV, and Williamson scored 17 points in a quick 3 minutes, knocked down 4 trays, and all of a sudden the NBA was abuzz that Zion Williamson had arrived.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Robinson, a screen on right. And Burke, here we go. For 3, Robinson. Right with the board. For Sacramento, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Driving in. He can't get it to go. Ooh, some solid defense from Hollis-Jefferson. Here's Burke. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The floater. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. The Kings trailing. Now here's Williamson. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, it is big trouble.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Here's Burke, pounded by Wright.
Quentin Grimes.
A line change here for Miami.
First personal foul. First team foul. In for the Heat.
And here's Brown. 5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. And Brown with the stuff.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Fox, the pass to Capella. Jones with the block. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Brad, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Good work there as it goes. Jones has got 6.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Three-pointer, Fox. And it's Miami with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Outside, Brown. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Sacramento calls timeout.
With the timeout. Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Gasol's checked in for Jones.
All right, look who's coming out onto the courts. Come on, get loud for your 916 crew. Give them a hand, fans. Your 916 crew.
Here's Suggs. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Suggs. Clock at 4. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. The offensive rebound. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
The Heat have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Here's Reddish. Bridges outside. Going inside. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Screen by Capella. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Brown passes to Bridges. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Kings have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. 16 seconds left in the first half. Fox with the ball. Let's go with a 3. Here's Capella. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Miami up by a healthy. All right, good stuff, Allie.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting.
When I look at Miami, they're in a good position. Don't count them out. This is one of those teams that lurks in the weeds, waiting to...
All right, now let's break down the first half. It's been a productive game so far for the Miami Heat. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our...
Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
We've got Zion Williamson. Suggs is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Clint Capella. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Washington. Good work defensively by Fox. The Kings shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Here's Williamson. Jones grabs the board. Miami has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one.
There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella.
And the basket by Bridges.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Here's Suggs. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Williamson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event.
Brown, he's checked in for Miami.
I mean, the excitement around Zion is completely undeniable. He's so explosive and he's so dynamic. It'll be interesting to see where he can take his talents.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Shooting
free throw good.
Jaylen Brown. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Now Fox. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Suggs. And there's the drive. That one is off. Now the Heat take it the other way. I got him. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Reddish. And again, the Heat missing. The 3. Sacramento again missing. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Outside, Brown. The 3 is up. And Reddish gets it to go. Reddish has got 12.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Elliott. To the inside. Here's Capella. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. 7 points in the game.
I like it when Capella looks to score like this, especially when he's got that kind of positioning.
Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we can do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that.
Come on, get loud for your 916 crew.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Lee. Got a piece of it. Kicks it out to Williamson. Five on the clock. Capella, screen on Bridges. Goes back up. Tries yet again.
Oh, this is what Gasol can do at over 7 feet. Big blocks and constant pressure on the shooters. And just wasn't able.
And they stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal fouls.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. To the paint. And Capella gets it to go. Capella's got 9.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
The drive by man. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Here's Lee. No good off the glass. Here's Mann, covered by Williamson. Pass to Reddish. Shot clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. In for your Kings.
Kings on D. It's a 14-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The drive by man. And he taps it home with authority.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. The Kings shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. A minute 42 left in the third. Garza. From outside, off the mark. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
Go through the career statistics of Brook Lopez and the fact that he's been able to get to this three-point volume. It's just astounding.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Pass to Moody. Here's Lee. With the floater. Gasol grabs the board. Brent with Lopez in his 3. He was one of many centers to add that.
Well, he knew that if he was going to stay in the league, BA, he had to be a weapon out there. And it's not just the makes. It's just the fact that he'll take as many as he does. And, man, has he proven that he can make the big ones.
He's guarded by Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Garza. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Miami has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Pass to Bridges. Launches it. And again, Miami with a triple.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Sacramento has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Lee. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
8 seconds left in the third. And Burke, here we go. Here's Kennard. And so it's the Miami Heat. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose.
Fans, your 916.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Setting the floor for Miami. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson out there with Glenn Robinson. Then it's Trey Burke. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Knight in at the 5, roaming the paint. Nice shot by Kennard.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Fox, the pass to Williamson. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, Zion is no stranger to guys being around him. He's used to going through them, and he does it there.
It's Robinson, high post. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it can be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
The Kings making a switch here.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Kings.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Robinson defending. To the middle. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
And the Heat making a change here. Brown's checked in.
In for the Heat.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
The loudest and craziest get-free T-shirt. Come on, let's see it. Man, your 916 crew.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And the 3 off target. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Three-pointer. Fox hits a three-pointer.
And Fox trying to work on that outside jump shot, become more consistent. Nice bucket there.
Now here's Brown. And Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. Been a player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
A big group substitution here for Miami. Jones, he's checked in for Knight. Washington comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Reddish is checked in for Robinson. And it's Bridges in for Kennard.
Timeout called for the Heat. All right, look who's coming out onto the courts. Come on, get loud for your 916 crew.
Pass to Lee. 6 to shoot. Williamson with a screen on Bridges. From 20 feet. Offensive rebound. Capella. No good off the back of the rim. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Back to Brown. He takes it in. And Brown with the stuff.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why we settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Fox. The shot from the low post is good. Fox has got 5 points in the quarter.
De'Aaron Fox relentless right now on the offensive end and looking for any scoring chance.
Brown drives in, and the jam by Brown.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
The Kings have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Williamson. It seems to be more and more of a challenge for mid-market teams to keep their roster intact. Where players have a lot more say than they used to.
Yeah, this is an onus on ownership and general managers to create the kind of culture that invites star players to come in and start to win. And if you can get that kind of championship buy-in, you've got a chance, even if you're a small market.
Inside. Williamson against Washington. Pass to Elliott. There's a screen. From behind the arc. That shot missing. And Miami will go the other way with it.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And as a strong year for the club continues, they've willed their way to 56 wins.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
Garza. Sacramento again missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Miami has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. And here's Brown. Into the lane. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Lee into the lane. Puts up a 3. Jones grabs the board.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Lee. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type.
Life is a thriller. It gets bad, dangerous, off the wall people for bags. History repeats itself, past, present, and future. Only way to escape is to pray to God and get used to the fact we not invincible. No man above a sin. That one night in Japan can have you screaming this is it. Cause all the foreign women and PYTs is out that. You know you ain't from out there, but you. So you blame it on track 7 on that thriller joint. Human nature, who could paint a picture that vivid? We gon' have to vivid, show our true colors. We gon' have to that pivot. Myself over, we the artists that contested and tempted. Sessions were gifted, folk turn into sessions with crickets. The realer you become, the less the business. Boom for a minute, then it get wicked. You see who just was there for the pension. The mission is what I call the Michael condition. The world love you, the folk you love the most, and you tripping. You sing it like Kendrick. You with me, like Bobby and Whitney. Or are you jealous cause I got me a Bentley? You forced to present me, and the world think I'm flopping and flipping. Maybe they'll love me like Michael in his prime. Or maybe they'll hate me. Maybe I'ma shine like that glove he wear, while mothers staring fathers hope that I like calling number 9, ain't got no luck with me. Billie Jean ain't no lover of mine. Although my consciousness would love to see that. There behind my back's the city that I brought along. Maybe they'll love me like I'm Michael in his prime. Or maybe they'll hate me. Maybe when the supporters who you knew as fans, they'll break me. Maybe use the words just to take me down, and now the viewers of the world think that I'm. Maybe women love me like I'm Michael in his prime, but same women that love you more than life would love to see you doing life, and that's life. That wouldn't put a dime on your time. Stay loyal to that girl who told you rhyme until you make it, boy. And she was so aware that you would make it as the greatest, boy. The things we don't prepare for are the things that we be waiting for. Maybe they'll hate me when I'm buying things they can't afford, or maybe they'll love me like Michael in his prime.
You're going to be a legend. You're going to be a bedtime story to my children, to our children's children, and our children's children's children.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting.
athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Aubrey, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Jones, Washington out there with Reddish. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brown in at the point. Washington, that's good. Washington's got the first points of the night for the Heat.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Now here's Lamb. Defense is right there. Count it. Good. Here's Brown. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Over in the corner, Reddish knocks down the three ball.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And the shot goes in. Land's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Left side, Brown. Shot clock at 6. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Suns ball.
Now here's Melodon. He's covered by Brown. Barnes outside. Portis, the pass to Barnes. Now here's Lamb, guarded closely. Clock is at 3. Barnes can't get it to go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Brown, the pass to Jones, and it's slammed in by Jones.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
the previous play is under
fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge them.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Brown, the pass to Washington. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Washington's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Melodon. Another shot. That shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Now here's Brown. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. And Brown throws it down hard.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Portis a screen on Bridges. Bouknight passes to Portis. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brown right side. drives to the hoop, and the dunk by Brown.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Make some noise!
And here are the Suns now. 6-point game. Lawson the pass to Sutton.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Barnes.
2 minutes.
And here's Lawson. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Takes the three. 6 on the shot clock.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first. Driving in. Man, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
At the line for the
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Miami?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Here's Lawson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Here's man. Lawson defending. Here he goes. Man gets the bucket. Man's got 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It's Lawson, top of the key. He kicks to Pittman. The pass to Sutton. He feeds it to Lawson. 5 on the clock. Basket counts.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's man. To the inside. Here's Gasol, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Phoenix gets called for the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. He misses the free throw.
You think back to when Marc Gasol first entered the league. This was a big guy whose skills were certainly developing at the time. Now he's incredibly polished and a tremendous leader.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Phoenix. Here's Pittman. And it's Miami with the rebound. Now Burke. Gasol, a screen on Lowry. Going inside, and that one's good.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so it's the Miami Heat going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right,
and if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Suns. Lowry out there with Bouknight. And it's Portis in at the center. And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
Robinson for 3, and that one is off. The Suns go the other way with it. For this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Burke with it. driving to the basket. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Back to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Portis. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Knight. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Now, here's Burke. He takes it in. Good work there as it goes. And now a 9-point Heat lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Portis, a screen on Robinson. Sutton, guarded by Robinson. Sutton passes to Portis. Here's Bouknight. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Burke. While recovering. It's stolen by Lowry. And he drives in. Passes to Portis. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Portis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Now, here's Burke. While recovering. Burke, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Sinks the three-pointer. Robinson's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami. And the Suns call time here. The NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you starting to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Washington, that's good. Washington's got 6 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Barnes. Lawson against Brown. Out to the wing. Finish the pass to Jones. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Lawson. Over to the wing. Here's Portis. Off the left rim and out. The Heat leading by 10. And here is Brown. 1:31 left in the first half. It's good. He has 6.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown in pick and roll play. Just gets to his spot and scores it.
Lawson against Bridges. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blows.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Lawson. And Lawson hits 2 free throws. For Miami, they've gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. 1:06 left in the second quarter. Here's Brown. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. And the wide open shot from Reddish. A three-pointer, no good. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paladon passes to Lamb. Pass to Barnes. Over Washington. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Heat leading by 10. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges kicks to Brown. And they double up Brown. Pass to Washington. Now here's Reddish. Boston defending. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Substitution for your sons, Jordan Nwora.
Here is Pittman. Shoots over Bridges. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his...
The Heat.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of...
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into...
Well, right now for the Heat, they're in a good position. Don't count them out. This is one of those teams that lurks in the weeds, waiting to spring out at you. They could be a dangerous...
And now let's talk about that first half. Everything falling into place for the Heat. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Suns trail by 10 on the floor for Miami. We've got Mikal Bridges. P.J. Washington is out there with Jones. Then there's Brown. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
It's Brown with the drive.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Now, here's Melodon. He's covered by Brown. Barnes left side. And the pass to Melodon. Shot clock at 5. He's looking for Portis and finds him. And Jones sends it back. Brown the pass to Reddish. Back to Brown. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Reddish with the screen for Brown. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Now into the lineup for your Suns.
Now here's Bouknight. Defense right on him. And it's Barnes stacking it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Brown with it. Picked up by Portis. Here's Jones. And Jones slams it in.
and just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Sutton passes to Portis, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Suns. Shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Portis. And the Suns making a change here. Lawson's checked in, and Miami making a change here.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Driving inside. Man passes to Lopez. Over Lawson. It's rebounded by Lawson. And so it's Lawson with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. Trailing here by 8. Basket good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. He plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the game. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Lawson surveying the D. Rebound by the Heat.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's man. Lawson defending. Clock at 6. Driving the lane and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Suns, Wara checked in, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Booknight. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. It's Gasol missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Outside Lowry. Here's Nwora. Defended by Gasol.
2 minutes.
Inside. Tries again. Yep, it counts.
Well, it's his intelligence that puts Kyle Lowry up there with the top assist men in the NBA.
Kick by Bridges. Over in the corner, Reddish. Drills it from outside. Reddish has got 6.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Lopez against Barnes. No good on that one. Good D by Lopez.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Man passes to Reddish. And Lawson with the block. Down low, here's Sutton. Lopez with the block.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
Here's man. 9 points in the game so far. And that one, good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Lowry against Bridges. Here's Nwora. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Both teams changing it up here.
Suns dancers dance team.
Miami leading by 8. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Burke. Now recovering. Kennard for 3. Rebounded by Lamb. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the Heat call time here.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. Give them a hand, fans. Your Suns dancers dance team. Miami.
7 seconds left to play in the third.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
Passes it to Lamb. 1 second left. And so it's Miami in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Melodon. Jeremy Lamb out there with Portis. And it's Pittman in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Lamb against Robinson. Here is Pippen. Pass to Portis. Knight grabs the board.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now here's Burke. He's guarded closer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the try. He gets that one. And now it's a 12-point Miami lead.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Pass to Nworom. And here is Melodon. Now here's Portis. He's guarded by Knight. Portis can't get it to go.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And there's the drive, and it's blocked. Out to the right wing. Here's Pittman. From outside, off the mark. And it's Burke with the ball for the Miami Heat here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. To the paint. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Swiped away. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. Kicks to Pittman. Now the pass to Nworom. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Portis. The 7-footer falls.
Outstanding pass. On time and on target.
Timeout call for the Heat.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thank you, David.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Portis a screen on Brown. And Lawson with the drive. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Brown kicks to Reddish. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
It's stolen by Jones. From the arc. And the Heat, another three.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Brown against Lawson. Some solid defense from Brown. The Heat leading by 16. Over in the corner, Reddish. And the Heat, another three.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession.
Substitution for your Suns.
The Suns making a change here.
Teo Maladon.
Looking to end the run, and the jumper falls for him.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
1:58 left in the fourth. Now Brown. Into the lane. Bridges passes to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. The second chance effort. And it's good on the way in. And the Heat lead by 19.
Boy, what a score right there. Jaylen Brown able to absorb the hit, still make the shot. This guy is a big-time talent.
Takes it inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played. But if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is. And you have to adapt and adjust. And that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Bridges for 3. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Cam Reddish.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
The Heat making a switch here. Hands checked in. Mora. That shot is off. Now the Heat take it the other way. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mann. With the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
At the line for the Heat.
That free throw, no good.
The line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Into the lane. Baseline jumper. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Mann. In the corner, it's Bridges. It's good from long range.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying